Good evening, y'all. Hope everybody's doing okay. Red, Dorinda, Seymour Cannabis. Hey, then. I agree. I think I saw Black Watch and Rocksteady. I don't know how many of y'all are here. Sorry I'm late. I guess when someone takes a couple of weeks off, they have a lot to say. Sorry, Mike, if you hear this. So what y'all do today? Michigan girl, good to see you. So I want to hear some stories if anybody wants to join me. But y'all in chat, see a lot of single people, and I see a lot of long-time married people. And I'm on the single side. There you go, Red. Children are the best. So we're not really single. As long as we have family and friends, that's all that counts, right? So I was just going to ask y'all, what's the most romantic thing anyone has ever done for you? Just
Hello.
curious. Hi, Dorinda. Turn off your YouTube.
It's already muted.
Okay, there you go.
It was already muted. I don't know what the hell that was. Me being excited. Happy to see you.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, and I hope you're feeling okay. It's good to see you, hon. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness.
I thought you were going to say something.
I'm working up to it.
Okay.
It's that comment. It's like, what happened to us? Where did we lose that? Where did man, it's like, it's almost like it's been an illusion all this time. Do you remember back when they were mail order brides?
Yep.
Do you see how many people, how many of us in the community are Irish and Native American mix? There's um was it more out of necessity back then that that there wasn't this big hype of love? You gotta be in love. You gotta feel that in love feeling for the rest of your life. Or should it be more like we are there for each other no matter what till death do us part?
We're there for each other till death do us part. Good, bad, and ugly. I've been married to my husband for 32 years this year. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That is amazing.
I wouldn't have it any other way. He's still my best friend.
That's awesome. And I guess he wouldn't either if you're punching him in his sleep.
No, headbutting him.
Headbutting him. Oh, okay. That's better.
Hello, Shep.
Yes, rock steady. That is exactly true. Love is a
Yes.
feeling, marriage is work every day. And that's it's not just marriage. Every relationship takes work. You
Yep.
have to it, it's give and take. You have to be willing to give whatever you need to for that relationship. Both sides. It's not just one-sided.
Nope.
Flat watch with no instructions.
Oh, Hawk's got a new channel. Oh,
Della, yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, Hawk's got a new channel for the Prayer-a-thon Saturday, so Bella just dropped it. Um, Bella, were you on Liberty Warrior? I absolutely forgot to do that, but I can do it tomorrow for sure. I understand, Bella. You have a
good
good
night,
night.
Bella.
Love you.
Thank you.
Ah, I got to remember to do that. I am writing it down. If I don't write something down, it's gone. I forget. I'm surprised somebody else didn't. Maybe they were waiting until the end of the show. I kind of left a little early. Because I saw y'all and I was like, I feel bad. I'm late.
You were fine. Come on, come up.
But it was so good to see Mike back on. I'm
Yes, it was.
I'm glad he's up and raring to go.
Yeah. I watched the whole thing too, Bonnie. I was there.
Awesome. Good. Glad to hear that.
Come on. Oh, you're just being a
Oh,
dick.
okay. Okay, Bella. Well, I'm mixed up then. So the one you text me, oh, I'm mixed up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll talk to Bella tomorrow. You get some
I'll look
sleep.
for
I
it
know you're tired
tomorrow because I
from the
can't find it
weekend.
tonight. It's not coming up. So
Yeah. I saw a lot of people saying that. You getting the monkey?
I'm getting everything else but Hawk's mustard seed. How to plant
Oh, okay.
mustard seeds, how to cook mustard seeds, how to do this, how to do that. Just not what I was looking for. So I'll
And
do
you
it
clicked
tomorrow.
on that link?
Well, I didn't click on it because I didn't think it would work.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not high. Well, in this one, it's not highlighted. I'll go to the other one. Maybe it's highlighted in here. Ah, crap. Now I'm leaving.
You're leaving? It's going to take you out of here?
No,
I can do it.
it took me off of your uh your YouTube channel. I just got to make sure you're still muted so I don't come on and scream at everybody. There we go. Sorry.
Okay. I still see you.
No, I went to the other YouTube and got it because it was highlighted there. And I
Yeah.
clicked on it. Instead of opening in a new screen, it took me from your page to his page.
And Red's got it too. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay. So, since I didn't get very many answers on that,
Hello, Zoom.
what is love?
That funny feeling you get in your heart that kind of jumps.
Well, yeah, I get the heart flutters and the butterflies and all that, but really and truly,
I still get that when I see my husband when he comes home.
oh,
Although
I love it.
but he gets home on Wednesday. By the Sunday, I'm hoping he's leaving, and he doesn't leave till Wednesday. I've kind of gotten used to him being gone. Like this is the way it works these days. Yes, Blackwatch, I was for a minute.
Okay, do you remember 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8?
No,
Let me read it to you.
sure, go ahead.
I mean, if it's God saying it, it's got to be true, right?
Right.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs.
Wow. Okay, women, we never got that part of the verse because I can
What
pull
part?
shit up. I can pull shit up from 60 years ago. Well, 57, 50 years ago that happened to me.
And see, so then I wonder, was I wrong to leave cheaters? I
Mm-mm.
don't know.
No. A cheater, uh, how do I put this? A cheater will never put you before them, and you will always put them before you,
No kidding.
right? And
Right.
you have to be in a relationship where you both put each other's needs before your own.
True. Okay.
Even Mr. Colton agrees you were not wrong.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Colton agrees with me on something. Not just in the books. What was the question?
Bonnie wanted to know if she was wrong for leaving a cheater. And we're saying no, she was not wrong for leaving a cheater.
Yeah. So, now I'm going to put y'all on the spot.
Michigan girl, nice one. Thank you, Sue.
Okay. Well, it sure has a way of making you feel like it was your fault, that you didn't do something right, that you did something wrong. A lot of stuff
It had,
goes with that.
Bonnie, you know what? It had nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. A cheater will always do what they think is right for them. You don't matter. And that's not,
That's okay. Well, anyway, enough of me. I'm putting y'all on the spot, not you, not the
yes, you
married
did,
ones,
Mr. Colton.
but I've seen in a lot of the chats a little bit of flirting going on. Keep it up.
Oh, Chris, that's awful.
What?
Well, you know what, Rocksteady, you may be right. The insecurity of the spouse who
Crazy.
cheats. Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome, Black Watch.
Mr. Colton has a nice thing to say, too. That is really profound.
Yes, it is. You're first in the chat. You're called a predator or stalker. No, I don't know about that. Doritha's always first. She counts down the minutes. How do you do that? I saw you put 108 minutes, and I'm like, is
Well,
it on the timer?
yeah, the first time I clicked on your video, I didn't put the time down. Okay? Because I think it was when you first put it up. It was like 6.5 hours or something. Or maybe longer. I don't know. I think I started at 6 hours, but I'd had it up before that. Good for you, Red. Black Watch, you're making me giggle tonight. I like it.
I cannot stand the competition with them. So, ah, why do these things keep popping up over my chat? Stop it.
What
Go away.
thing?
It just notices, Norton and all my emails start popping up that I have, and I'm like, go away.
I have no idea why it's doing that on your phone, right?
Oh, if you flirt in the chat, he didn't say first. I read that totally wrong. And I don't know if I agree with that. I have seen some flirting going on in the chats, and so I'm thinking, I think these two would really be good together. Okay, can I start matching y'all up?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Colton.
I'm sorry, Mr. Colt. That's awesome, Zoom. See, we got some really
Agreed.
good people here.
We always do have really good people here.
I wonder
They
if
make
it's small town. It because what I see, like the town I went to high school in, I'm sitting here and I I'm still close enough where I can see what's going on there and well and my mom's like on the other side of that. So
Mhm.
in Facebook, you see everything on Facebook, right? But
Mhm.
I see all these people I went to school with and they've been married like 5 times and and it's all people that I went to school with
Oh,
that
wow.
they're marrying each other like and so I assume they're friends because it's a small town. And it's like, how do you do that? How do you, I don't know. I don't know how people do that.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Zoom your, you don't want to have another woman in your life. I understand that because you know what? It'd get way too freaking complicated. Having an extra person in your life would be way too complicated.
You know what? And Mr. Colton, I know it's hard, but you were so blessed.
Yes.
Not many of us have had that and been able to experience it. I know my mother, she is so funny. She's on her sixth marriage. And actually, I think this year will be 25 years.
Mm.
So that's the longest she's ever been married, too. And she complains, oh my goodness, she complains about him. But you can still see, like, she's she's sick again, but not sick sick. And but she's worried about him. And I said, Mama, we'll take care of him. We need to get you well.
Mm.
And so, yeah. And goodness, he spoils her rotten. Y'all
Mm.
saw the new truck.
Mm.
Anything she wants, she gets. Yeah.
Hmm.
He said, we have not spoken. Oh my goodness. Like what? I don't know how to respond to that. Um, my grandparents were married right around 70 years when my
Mm.
grandfather passed away. He passed away first.
Mm.
And um, so in that relationship, I could see where that was better because my grandmother was the stronger person. And but I asked my grandmother that, how? And she said, you never ever go to bed angry. She
Mm.
said a whole lot of other things too that I won't share, but that
Rock,
was the main one.
yeah, rock steady. That's so true. That's so true.
Yes, Rocksteady, that's true. You're right. No, I'm not talking about being nice. I don't know.
So, how was your day today, Bonnie?
Um, it was it was oh, okay. I'll have to share something with y'all.
Okay.
Um, okay, first I'm gonna share something else while I'm looking for this because I know it's already in my email. Maybe this one.
Oh, Blackwatch,
Well,
you make me laugh.
okay, you gotta tell me what he's saying because I'm looking at an email. And,
He said, Bonnie, I just checked the show notes. You did not say this was serious.
No, I don't want it to be serious. Okay, this will help. This will help to stop that seriousness. See how many of y'all remember these. Okay, stop that. We'll go to share screen. Oh, I better put up my little thing like it does any good. I don't know if it does or not, but just in case.
So whose showed you go on after your stream last night?
Me, I went to, it was either Jeremy's or Zach's. I think it
Okay,
was Jeremy.
okay.
They were live, and um, so I just ran over there real quick and
Okay.
yeah.
As Rocksteady says, I know what you mean, Bonnie. Last night after your stream, when you went on that other channel. So I was curious to where you went.
the, but what do you mean? You know what I mean? And I went over there. Well, I was talking to Gigi for a second, texting, and um, I told her to go over there, and so I followed her,
Ah,
and um, I requested that her link be dropped to try and get her some more subs.
mm-hmm.
Flirting, yes. I wasn't flirting anyway,
She only
and
flirts with Shane.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Shane makes my heart flutter. Sorry, Shane. Telling everybody. I'm gonna hear about that one.
Yep. I hear he's not feeling too well.
Plead the fifth. um, yes, he's not. So any prayers would be much appreciated.
Most definitely.
We gotta figure out how to get his blood pressure under control. Okay, I'll give y'all a little funny. Oh my god.
I love it, Mr. Colson.
Okay, the show is over now. Night, y'all.
Bunny's now purple.
I am gonna put this on real quick.
Good night,
And there
Rocksteady.
he goes. I can imagine what this text is.
That. Hello, Ken. Hello, Lisa.
Well, I didn't hear you laughing. Were you
I did
laughing?
laugh. I
Okay.
did. That was cute. I like Benny Hill. I had a. Um, my mom had a cat. His name was Boots. Okay. Now, this
Hey,
black
Lisa.
cat loved Benny Hill. Okay. He would sit
Really?
and watch Benny Hill and laugh. I had never heard a cat laugh before. But this cat would sit there and laugh in all the right goddamn places. It was hilarious.
That is crazy.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna see if this came through. What? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Last night got a little crazy, didn't it?
I thought it was good.
It was. I'm just saying, different.
No, I was trying to wait and see if somebody would come up, but I got bored of waiting and I came up.
That is fine. Well,
I thought you said you had
I
another
should
thing
have
to
had
show.
all this set up. I do. If I can get it to come to me.
Ah,
Okay. Oh, I'll keep working on that.
okay.
Um, so that banner that I showed was that
Mm-hmm.
last night.
That I was making
So
fun because it had the F after it? Yes.
that what
Because it has the
you were
F
making?
after it.
Oh, no, not that.
Oh,
The the Canadian the banner that they were carrying in
yeah.
Canada, Canada.
That was an excellent banner.
Yes. So I asked the sign shop. So how much would this cost? Well, for 40, did she say yards? I think she said 40 yards,
Mm-hmm.
$300.
Holy
And that
crap.
thing was a lot longer than 40 yards, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So our government's a complete and utter dickhead.
I heard. I'm I'm so sorry.
Well,
And
I mean, all the people that donated to either the
thank you for
GoFundMe
telling.
or the other one, okay, are now also being called terrorists.
Yes, but that's not even the thing.
It's
It's
like
the
stupid.
it's the emergency act thing. The what what do you call it?
Yeah,
State of emergency or something like
yeah.
that.
But we've been in a state of emergency for 2 years. He's only doing this to go after the truckers. That's what it's
Exactly.
all
Because
about.
under that, then he can call in the military, right?
The military told him to go fuck himself.
Oh, okay.
If the
Well,
military comes in, they're going to be arresting Trudeau because they will not go after the Canadian citizens.
I would hope not. But that's why the whole world is watching because we all want to see how this pans out because we know everything that he's doing will each one will try to do in their countries. I mean, you see the countries all over the world going through this,
Mm-hmm.
but Canada's doing it in a whole different way. So that's why we're watching to see how it works
Canada's
for y'all.
right out communist at this point. But he says that the emergency thing is not going to screw our rights and da 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 da. No, we already took our rights away 2 years ago.
Yes, yes.
And oh, you can protest, but the truckers can't. It's all bull crap, my personal opinion.
I know it is. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link again. in case anybody wants to come up and yak.
That'd be nice.
And then I'll see if I can share this now. I have these sweetest girls. So now I think it's sending me them over and over and over.
Sorry, Blackwatch. Was I getting a little uppity?
Tell it the way you see it. Okay, this is what I got from the girls today.
Hello, Chris Garrett.
Aren't those
Oh,
beautiful?
that's so pretty.
I know. They like to.
And you like the
How's
yellow
that?
roses.
Of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, just not the president. I know. I need to mute that. I'm sorry that that's coming through
What's coming through?
whenever I get an email or anything.
Oh, okay. Yay, Blackwatch. Yes, I am. He's being a good little boy. He's making me laugh. Hello, RM.
Hi, Chris. It's good to see you. Zoom. I don't think I said hi to Zoom. So that's what I need to look for. We will look for a small channel. And we will go do a love raid.
Okie dokie.
How about that?
Alrighty.
I'm at a loss. I mean, it's I have mixed feelings about Valentine's Day. Um, I'm sure you've all read the history, and it's like, yeah,
Hmm. Well, I hope your mother's feeling better, Chris.
oh my goodness.
Awesome. That's really nice. Getting a lot of Ken's folks coming to visit Miss Bonnie.
Thank you, Ken. Yeah, RM is from Ken's. Yes.
I think Ken
Thank
was
you for
here
coming
earlier.
over
I don't know
here,
if he's
Ari.
still here or not, but
Yeah, he usually pops in and out. He seems to be a busy man.
hmm
Well, I didn't get to see Gigi's little cartoon yet. Did you?
yes, I did.
No? Okay.
I muted LW and watched it because it came up on the screen. I had to
Y'all
check
ever
it out.
watch? Right. Do y'all ever watch Inventor Lee Wheelbarger?
Once in a while. Although I watched it when he was talking about the rocket or something. I can't remember what the hell it was now. I watched him a lot then, but I haven't really been watching about the Russia thing because his headlines just pissed me off. So I just like, yeah, no, I don't want to go there because I know what I think, and that's what I'm going to stay with.
Yeah.
Oh God, Black Watch, you make me laugh. Bonnie, are we live yet? Nudge Dorinda if we are. She might smack me, Black Watch. Not nudge me, she might smack me.
I don't know what I missed.
Lisa wants to know what LW had to say tonight. Lisa, there are days it wouldn't surprise me if she did smack me or make it look like she smacked me. Please, Dorinda, just stop.
um, no, I, I wouldn't. I might thump the thing once in a while, but I don't whack anybody. I thought there was a question, and I'm trying to find it.
Hello, David N.
Are we live yet? Okay, we heard that.
I agree, David N.
I think a
Bonnie's
lot of people are.
beautiful channel.
Aw, thank you. I think a lot of people are with their loved ones tonight.
hmm
And I am just at a loss for words. I mean, I was like, okay, got we'll do this, and we'll do love raids, and I'm trying to find, and then I just saw something that I shouldn't let piss me off, but it really, really, really pissed me off, and uh, some people are so heartless, just that's all there is to it,
Yeah,
and can't come up with anything of their own.
no.
and that's sad.
Yep.
I don't even I don't even try to come up with anything. I usually just come on for everybody to chat with each other and get some laughs and have some fun and kick back and just whatever we want to do. And of course, I'm not out to make money or do anything like that. So maybe that's the difference. I don't know what
Maybe.
the difference is.
But some people are still locked into their ego self and haven't let their ego go. So they
Yes,
feed off their ego and try to make themselves better or look
by
better.
downing someone else.
Yeah.
Yes, it's horrible.
Yeah. I agree.
Allergies and diabetes. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
there's
Black
Ken.
Watch.
He's back. Hello again, Ken.
Hi, Ken. Red. Did I say hi to you, Red?
Yes, you did.
Jojo.
Hi, Jojo.
Well, spreading love to you too, Jojo. Exactly, David. We are all equal.
Yep.
Well, I would hope I'm a little better than the evil ones, but
Well, yeah.
otherwise, yes. mm, oh, I do have another one. It's kind of
Hello,
stupid.
Tennessee Ridge Runner.
Hi, Tennessee Rich Runner.
I hope I said that right.
Thank you, David. I'm not good with compliments. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
thanks, David. You made me blush.
That's awesome, Black Watch. Oops. Okay, back out of that. This is how ridiculous. No, that's not even worth showing. I'm not. Not today. I don't know. I was trying to find some funny things too. To me, it was funny. It was this woman in a Walmart. You could tell it was a Walmart from the doors. You know, they all look alike. And she was really blasting this man and calling him some pretty bad names because he wasn't wearing a face diaper. And these people are coming in the doors behind her, and this one, the little older man, he almost got up beside her, and when he realized what she was doing, he backed up and just started wandering around behind her. And I'm like, from what I could see, she was the only one wearing the thing. And
Is that the one
but
that called him a prick?
yeah, that's it. So
Okay.
you saw
All right.
it.
All right. I'm like, I remember that one. Karen goes nuts at Walmart. Okay.
Yes, that's it.
But you don't call people that. Like, come on.
No, and telling him how selfish he was, and if she would have just turned her, I don't know. It, people just don't.
They're just stupid. They're so full of fear.
It's freedom of choice. Well, and
Well,
it's freedom of choice. If they want to wear one, fine. I am all for it. If that makes you feel better, do it. I don't laugh at them. I don't make fun of them. I don't say anything to them. If that
mm-mm,
it is what it is. But
mm-hmm,
don't tell me I have to.
mm-hmm.
And that's the whole thing
Yeah.
is too much control.
I mean, when they first said the mandates and they first said you had to wear a mask, yes, people were, when you came into Walmart, they were saying, "Oh, do you need a mask?" And if they said no, it was like fine. They didn't chase them around the store, at least not at my store.
Yeah. I don't know. I never saw it anywhere. My next door neighbor had told me about an experience she had in a Walgreens, and uh, it was against her child, her 10-year-old daughter. And so, yeah, I would have,
I think I would have probably lost it on a
I'm
person.
sure the woman would have been laying on the floor if you would have been there.
Well, not necessarily, depending on how aggressive she got. We'll put it that way. But
But my neighbor handled it pretty good. She,
awesome.
uh, she laid into her and but the thing was, she was like an aisle or two over, and you know how you get to the middle part and it's open when
Hmm.
you're walking up the aisles. So she glanced over and saw that this 10-year-old child didn't have one of those on and walked over there in her face to yell at her for not wearing one. So you're thinking, well, if you're afraid, why are you in her face? People are just
Stupid.
unreal to me. It's like there's no way to make any sense out of any of this
No,
anymore.
the whole
It's
world
the
up is
twilight
down,
zone.
right is wrong, everything's stupid. It,
Everyone
it
has lost their ever loving minds.
yes.
And we're the sane ones sitting here talking to the computer screens, dadgummit.
But we're talking nicely, mostly. I'll say that mostly because I did go off a little bit earlier. Um, and we're friendly with people. We're not rude. We're not antagonistic.
Right.
We're loving, and that's what we're supposed to be in life. We're supposed to be loving and spread the love and do that kind of shit. Sorry, that didn't come out right, but
But you
whatever. Hey, Bonnie, I'm going
either
to get a
believe
beer. I'll be
what
right
you're
back.
saying or don't.
Oh, nothing.
Wonder if she knows she didn't mute. We can still hear you, Dorinda. Yep, Jojo. I agree. It's kind of mind blowing, though, isn't it? I mean, who would have thought there would be such a divide over something nobody had any control? Well, we none of us had any control over it. Black one. Yes. Hey, Jody. How are you doing? Well, I didn't realize how many that get up on my panel are married. But I was just sitting here thinking about it. Okay, where's John John? Married. Chuck? Married. Gigi? Married. So they're probably doing things with their honeys. Wish you
Sorry
could
about
play
that.
music on here. It's alright. We all have to do that.
Well, I had to pee too, so I did that too. Hi, Jody.
Camo, there you are.
Hey, Camo. I love to hear that.
Awesome. I had heard that earlier too. So
I
when
didn't
are we
hear that
going to
today.
the new catalog? Your honey is working, Jojo. Yeah. Lisa, Shane is still not feeling well. Prayers appreciated, please.
Where's John John tonight?
Well, that's what I was just saying. I didn't realize how many people who get on my panel are married and probably out with their
Oh, yeah.
honeys. Chuck, Gigi, Ron John.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's a good thing.
Yep.
All the love to them.
Watch tomorrow. We'll find out. John John was sleeping, fell asleep. Chuck was sleeping. Gigi was
Right.
sleeping. No, they didn't go out with honey or they didn't do anything nice with honey. They fell asleep on the chair.
Watching a movie.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just being a dickhead. What?
Not a big.
Wow, that's kind of weird. Did you see Mr. Colton's comment?
I missed the prayer, and that's odd.
Unless she's talking about him smoking.
And that could be. I saw a couple of comments about that. And, eh.
If you smoke, I'm sorry to say that, but if you smoke, it's usually calming to the person.
Yep.
So that brings you down your blood pressure.
Um, and that's what I said in the beginning. Um, I take a medicine for anxiety,
Mhm.
and so they wanted me to cut down. The government is putting all these restrictions out, of course. So in doing that, they're like, at the same time, don't try to quit smoking or anything else because it's too much stress on the body. So people need to understand, because I totally believe that too, because what
Yeah.
I went through getting down on those pills, I was taking 5 a day, now I'm down to 2. That was the hardest thing for me to go through. That was like, whew. So I don't judge anybody about anything that,
No. Congratulations, David. I've been married 30, well, in June it'll be 32 years.
yeah, I was on uh, clonazepam. I think is that the generic of Xanax? No, that's what I'm on now. I don't know. They changed me,
Yeah.
and to me, it's all the same.
Yeah.
But they put me on it on in '94, so of
Uh-huh.
course, you know, your doctor tells you take 3 of these a day, and '94 to now, I think I did pretty good. Not getting
Yeah.
over the five. Huck's mustard seeds. It's so good to see you over here. Thank you for coming.
Hey.
Yes, and I totally agree with that statement.
Yep. I just
You need
gotta
to,
find my oil.
could you start sending letters to the Texas legislative and governor? Because we've been working on that here and it's not going over real well. I don't know why Texas is so strict about that. I mean, super, super strict.
Oh wow.
Like, if you're caught with a, I don't even know how much, it's not much at all. You're in trouble really bad.
Oh wow.
Thank you, Cashew, for posting that link. Hawk, we've been spreading your link around for Sunday for the pray-a-thon.
Saturday, you mean? Because you said Saturday
Oh,
earlier.
I'm sorry, Saturday. Yes, Saturday. I get all nervous. I'm like, it's Hawk. I've been following Hawk for 2.5 years. He's like this.
Beacon of hope.
Yes.
Maybe if you drop the link, Bonnie, he might come up.
Oh gosh, that would be even awesomer.
Well, yeah,
Awesomer.
that's what I keep thinking. And that's the only reason I said it. Was because it's Hawk.
See, I know the words. Awesomer. And what's the other one he always uses?
Awesome.
Good evening, lady. How are you?
Not too
We're
bad. So
good.
glad to see you.
Yeah. So
Yes.
so the channel that I'm on, the name that I'm on, was not the same link that Bella shared today during the podcast. I was actually able to make channel 10 when I opened up an email and I saw that one of the original Hawks Mustard Seeds phone number had been lifted off of the banned list from YouTube.
Oh,
So
cool.
I was actually able to start my own channel and get number 10 going. So
Awesome.
and tomorrow I'm
Okay.
getting 11 and 12 done. when the,
Okay, great.
So why did they take you down?
Oh, because I told the truth. It's what gets me every time. I you think about the content that I share in comparison to what other people share. There's it's one thing about just having a conversation, but it's another to put on podcasts that have the receipts to back everything up. Like and we know and X22 and SGT report and those guys. They've um, sure, there are some things that when you hear it, you're like, no, this couldn't be, you know, but for the most part, 99.9% of the things that come out of their mouths are 100% accurate. And, go with the timeline and go with a particular board that puts up posts. Um, and, when you look at all that and you correlate all that, um, we know what the truth is now, and we're still learning more every day. You know, the fact that they would think that I would stop doing it, there's absolutely no, I can't. There's
Thank
absolutely
you.
there's no way to do that. It's not it's un-American to not want the truth to be told to your fellow Americans.
That
you
is
know
true.
it's and I can't help but see it that way. I really can't. There's way too many good people, in this country that have worked their lives, saved their dollars, bought their homes, raised their kids, um, with the understanding that we live in a country that's free. Well, with what YouTube's doing, with what Twitter's doing, what Facebook's doing, and a lot of other platforms as well, censorship is a real thing, and unfortunately, they're not censoring the lies. They're promoting the lies and they're censoring the truth.
Yeah.
And it's just extremely disappointing to see that, to know that that's the direction that YouTube really wants to go. Because to
Yes.
me, YouTube was all about America at the beginning.
Yeah.
There
Keep
wasn't a
it
song
up.
that you couldn't play that had an American flag in it that would offend anybody. You know, but
Yes.
now,
Facebook too.
yeah, and now it's like, who are you guys to tell us what to believe? And then you look at the when you pull up your board, or your main YouTube page, and you're looking to see who's live, and they got that one little section with the medical thing in there, the medical advisories in there, and they got videos that they want you to watch,
Yes.
telling you information that can get you killed
Yep.
or
Yeah.
worse, permanently disabled, without being able to die.
Yes.
That's even worse, to be disabled and not be able to do anything about it. That's no, that's unacceptable. And then what they want to do to children on top of that? No. That's basically like saying, well, if we can't have the children, then you got to get them this so that hey, um, nobody can have them.
Yes. And that's, I appreciate you so much. That's why we see it. We see it whenever we're praying at the prayathon. Look at all the people with their stories, and they keep saying it over and over and over.
Yep. So the channel that Bella was posting during my podcast today, that's going to be used as the backup channel.
That's
So
great.
the full Monty one, I really don't want to, because he's got like 5 channels, and if one of those goes down, then they're gonna get chopped down one by one by one by one by one. So I would rather have it be my name that gets chopped down than their name. Whether Bella's or Monty's or anybody's name. Even if it's somebody that I didn't like, I still wouldn't do that to them. Because I
Right.
understand the importance of all of this. You know, and that's where everything conglomerates. That's where everything comes together. It's too important
Yep.
to not have the truth
Yes.
out there. It's just way too important. And yeah, so I'll be doing my first one tomorrow night, probably about 7 o'clock. I finally got the code and everything for the to do live, and I got to wait 24 hours at like 6:45. So I should be able to go live by 7 tomorrow night, which would be cool. You know, um,
Hawk, while I have you up here, may I ask you a question?
shoot.
Sunday that you played, and I don't know what it was. That's what I want to find out. It was like a Zoom meeting roundtable thing, and they were talking about the frequencies and the energy.
Oh yeah, that was that was Patriot Underground.
Patriot under.
Yeah, Patriot Underground, and I believe because that was like a 3 or 4 person panel. There was a couple of young ladies on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay, so I believe that was Patriot Underground episode 171. Um, let me see. Let me mute myself for a second here.
Okay. Woohoo, y'all! This is so awesome. We have Hawk.
Okay, so
Bubbling
I'm
here.
not actually gonna play it. I'm just gonna show you the cover screen, and you tell me if this is the one.
Okay.
1 second here. Here we go. Go ahead, click that share button down there at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and I'll drop the link into the private chat for you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
and here you go. Yeah, you should subscribe to him. You know, even though that's the thing I like about Patriot Underground is that he's not coming out like Godslewski or Mike Penny or anybody like that. He's just basically taking scenarios and situations, putting them into an order in which his brain can process, and just giving us a breakdown of what he thinks, and that's all it
Mm.
is what he thinks. You know, he says now if I'm wrong, he says then write me and let me know that I'm wrong. Show me where I'm wrong you know and I like that. I like that perception. It's
Yes.
the idea of giving everybody a fair opportunity to speak. Now the thing is if you're too far on the liberal side, I'm not going to be able to give you that opportunity because your brain isn't capable of processing the type of information that we present. And I've had people who are just waking up, that they're like, dude, I got to come watch your channel. I got to see your videos. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to. You don't want to come and see these. You're not ready for that yet. Give it a month. Give it a month. Here, go and watch this guy, and go and watch this guy, and go and watch this guy.
Right.
Is what I'll do, and then once they get used to the idea that that 99.9% of the things that I'm going to present to them are going to be facts, then it makes it easier for them to be able to work their way into the crowd and be able to have conversations with people without reflecting upon feelings, because that's the biggest thing. People reflect their personal feelings into it, and when you do that, um, it makes it so that you're not able to have a um, a cordial conversation, because you're basically
Right.
sitting there the whole time listening to what the other person's saying is you want to say, go fuck yourself. That's, that's basically what it boils down to, and I don't want them to be in that position. I want them to have bit by bit by bit by bit. A lot of times I'll send them back to 2 years ago, X-22 report, you know, and
Yeah.
they're like, whoa, wait a minute, it's a he was talking about what's going on today 2 years ago. Yeah, he's talking exactly about what went on. I send him to Dave Snedekers. Dave Snedeker, he's another one. The thing I like about Dave, Todd, and Cindy, because they do work as a team, is that they do the work right in front of you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They show you exactly what they're doing. They, and it makes it so that everything becomes, um, it makes it a comfortable conversation, you know. And
Yep.
he's just so mellow about and laid back about the way he does it, soft voice and everything else. And I'm like, man, you should be shouting at, across the room, you know. Yeah,
Yes.
and
Well,
I
and
miss it. I
everything
miss
they
it. He's
were
been a.
saying,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, everything that they were saying though made so much sense. And I was taking notes, and we were talking about that last night. I was like, I'm all hyped up from Prayathon, and we were just talking about a lot of that.
Well, it's understanding the aspect of the seed. You know, being a farmer and being a pot farmer on top of that. Um,
Yes.
Extra special care has to be taken care of your seeds.
Yep.
You know, you want everything to sprout. You want everything to germinate without problem, without flaw. Okay, and you want roots that are setting in to strengthen the plant. So to me, you guys are a bunch of plants. You know that I gotta water you, I gotta fertilize you. I promise I won't fertilize you with my own. it's you know, uh, but you understand what I mean. It's the aspect of that, and then understanding what the mustard tree. The mustard tree has the strongest roots of any plant on the planet. Out of every tree, even an oak or anything, it has the strongest roots. In
Wow.
comparative, if they were as big as a sycamore, it would have bigger and better roots. It just
Yep.
can't grow that big. Um, and then you look at the biblical differential of the mustard seed, then you begin to understand the concept that all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed for you to say to that mountain, move from here to there, and the mountain will move. Now, physical mountains, that's I understand it's an impossibility, but the essence of who we are in nature and how we accept and bear things is essential. And with the strength of a mustard tree, and the wisdom of a mustard seed, then all you can do is have potential growth.
Yep.
You know, no hesitation. It's that simple.
And
Um,
that's what Gigi and I were talking about too, that we're all like plants. We have to get out there, get in the dirt, and in the sun. We need sunlight. And I
yep.
think that's why people get so depressed during the winter, because there's not as much sun. You're not out in it.
Well,
You
I'll tell
sit
you, for a
sitting
dark
behind.
winter, we've had an awful lot of sunshine.
Yes.
You
And we
know,
have too. That's
it's and I think back to old Potato Head saying that. The dark winter is coming.
yep.
Well, pal, I kind of think your dark winter is failing, because the sun is shining like it's you know. Well, the easiest way to put it is, I have not seen chemtrails in like 3 weeks. Um, I have the bluest sky that I've seen probably in 30 years or more. You
Yep.
know, so something's going on.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
Here in Texas, we don't see a lot of that. I did hear that there was a sleeper over Dallas, but I don't know what that was about. But I'm not, for a while there, I was seeing air traffic that we never see, but that has stopped also.
Mhm. It was so where I'm located is I'm about 37 miles from the coastline.
Hmm.
And normally, the only things flying over us, we have two news helicopters that monitor the highways in Salem,
Yes.
coming through this small highway that goes to the coast. We had two of those, two different channels, and then we had periodically we would have a helicopter um, for crop dusting.
Yeah.
And then the only other helicopter we ever saw used to go to the federal prison to pick up and drop off prisoners.
Mm.
You know, and I got to tell you, the biggest kick I get is there's a lot of guys sitting in that federal prison for growing pot,
Isn't that
and
terrible?
I kind of feel awful because they can smell my farm every time they get to go outside.
Oh,
you know so I feel bad in a sorts, but at the same time, when they fly over my farm and it's mid-flower season, um I know that they're just saying, I can't wait to get out. you know it's
yeah.
but other than that, normally we don't have any air traffic. Well, last year, just around the middle of October, we
Hmm.
had a contingency of flights that went over, and they went over us for 9 days in a row, minimum of 40, maximum of 80 planes, all heading towards the North Pole.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
and the funny thing is as soon as you could watch it, MonkeyWorks, or on your own, on your own, air flight, you know, uh,
Traffic,
yeah, traffic,
traffic
air traffic thing.
tracking. Yep.
Um, you could track them all the way until they got north of Dallas, and then all of a sudden they just disappeared. They
Huh.
never showed them flying over Canada or flying over Alaska, anything like that. It was as soon as you were north of the United States border, that's it. You didn't get to see them anymore. Um, so I have to ask myself, that all these planes, jets, uh, uh, troop uh, carrier, uh, stallion style helicopters, Chinooks,
Hmm.
all flying in that exact same direction over that 9 day period. And I wasn't kidding about the number. Anywhere between 40 to 90 a day
Yeah.
is what we saw. And
Wow.
Very
since
noticeable.
we haven't seen anything since then.
Huh. So something was going on at that time,
Yep.
and that's the way it was here. Our helicopters are usually um, medical because we're between two a big city and a town with a small hospital. So they go over all the time. If it's something more than the little hospital can handle, they take them to the big city.
Hmm.
But this was a different flight pattern, and it was completely, it's the two propeller, I don't even know what you call them, but it was obvious they were different, and it was so low and so often that we could hear it here in the house. We didn't have to be outside. Hello, Monty.
Hello,
Um,
Monty.
yeah, that link should be working. I'll drop if this is what I tell people. I'm dropping it in the private chat because I don't have a wrench. If you could drop that into the chat. If you click on that video there, it takes you to channel 10, and then just click on the subscribe button there.
I just dropped it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mommy.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
that's
works.
yeah. Once I actually do a live, then you'll actually be able to search on there Hawks Mustard Seeds 10, and it'll come up.
Yeah. Well, they're saying they're 7, so
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's, and that's why I said, it's like, with all the unusual activity and then all of the intel that we've been, uncovering over the last year and a half, it becomes predominantly clear that we are definitely number one over the target.
yes.
And the fact is that these guys were right all along. That's the other thing. It's like when you look at these guys and the thing is when I first started, I didn't show my face. I would show my plants, but I would not put my face, my body. I wasn't near any mirrors, anything that could reflect me back.
No.
And I stayed anonymous. But then it came to a point where, how can we trust you if we can't even see you?
Yes.
So, okay. And that's when I started putting my face out there.
Yeah. And every so often I do, if I can be in a different area of my house, but I just feel kind of funny about it when I'm in my bedroom. So I stay hidden.
So you have two new channels now?
No, it's the one that Bella posted earlier was hers that's never been used. But when I finished with my podcast today, I opened up an email and my original phone number for the original Hawks Mustard Seeds, the first one, was lifted off a ban. So I went ahead and used the phone number that I have here in order to make 10. So the phone that comes tomorrow, I'll make 11 and 12. So
all right.
I'm still waiting.
Well, I didn't know. I subbed to the link that she put up earlier that Bella did.
Yeah.
Because I just typed it in and it went right to it. So I was just curious.
And
I let Backwoods and all them know earlier.
So
when I was over there.
So your channel is the backup channel, and then Bella's channel is the backup to the backup channel.
Okay. Well, there's another backup one too, but
yeah, they can't get all of us.
I'm telling you.
They can, but it'll take them time.
The one that I subbed to was Hawks Mustard Seeds, period. And but it didn't have an apostrophe in for the
S.
S.
I don't put an apostrophe in them. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the one that I just made, the one that I made this evening is linked to that video that is in the private chat.
Yeah.
So that's the actual one that we're going to be doing the prayathon and stuff on. So, but yeah, I gotta stay on my toes.
When I told Backwoods a while ago, I was like, they didn't even give him no strikes for Channel 9. They just took him down. He goes, what? I was like, yeah. He goes, holy cow.
Yep. Yeah, that was the worst part. Was no strikes. I had a warning and the warning came because of 31 copyright issues that were eventually cleared up. But but that was during a prayathon, and the thing is the only one who never released their video or released their music from the copyright was Crowder, and there was one other one. It was Phil Wickman. But what's funny is, but he signed off on The Chosen, because remember we played The Chosen and the big Christmas special. Wickman signed off on that, but he couldn't sign off on us using it for a prayathon. It's not like we're doing it for financial means or anything like that. So it's the idea. You want your songs out there. People hear them and they're like, wow, I like that song. What's the name of it? Can you point us to it? And that's what we do,
Yes.
It's not like you got to go buy it. You get to go watch the video. I can't show the video because then I'm getting a double whammy, and then they definitely take it down. But you know,
So you get permission to play those songs?
yeah, I got permission from Struggle Jennings to play any of his that are related to what we're doing. I
Right.
got permission from Big Daddy Weave, and that's a big one because Facebook actually pulled down part of the podcast, and I had to send them the copy of. I had to send them a picture of the CD and a picture of the letter that came with it that said that as long as I'm not using
Yes.
it to make money, then feel free to use it.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
you got Lauren Daigle?
Lauren Daigle, I don't have her permission, but I play her songs anyways.
I know.
It's a. But the biggest sticklers are the big names. Tim McGraw,
Right.
you can't play Tim McGraw. Aaron Lewis, he's another one. Because YouTube is looking for a reason to pull guys like him down. Guys who just write songs about loving their country. They
Yes.
look for that reason.
So how is it these other people record his shows and they put them up on YouTube and they're still on there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's what
That's
I
a really
always
good
ask.
question. Yeah.
I mean, because I play just anything. That I was worried about the stupid Cupid Benny Hill thing that I played earlier. We'll see after I shut
I
down if it did anything.
your show's still up, by the way, on the backup channel. I was looking to see if someone had already, if a particular someone had reported it. I'll just say that.
Yeah, because you didn't give him a wrench.
Yeah,
I saw that.
like he's reported a couple of your channels already.
Hmm. Yeah,
Black Watch.
it just doesn't make sense to me. It's I mean, seriously, I could you know I could spend a lot of time making people's lives miserable, but I'd rather make a bunch of people happy because they're finding out what's going on and they can be calm.
Yes.
Be
Yeah.
still in the Lord. It's that simple.
That's true. Blackwatch. He said it's not the artist, it's the record label. Because yeah,
In most cases, the artist is like, well, yeah, that's why they put it up there was so that people would see it and hear it.
yeah. But the producer and the record label themselves are the ones that's like they're greedy.
Yeah.
You know the
Yeah,
business.
'cause every time somebody's song gets played, they get some money for that.
That's
Oh,
what I was gonna
exactly.
say. It's all
Exactly.
about the money, always.
Yeah. They don't care if their name is out there. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
I'll send you $100 a month. You leave me the hell alone. No more copyrights.
Right.
That's more than what they get from a radio station.
It's more- I'm buzzing again.
It wasn't that bad, but
I don't hear it, Auntie.
It was just a little bit. It's gone now.
he's muted.
Oh, well,
There you
that
go.
would explain it.
Yeah,
it's
it's my Monty. Did you unplug? Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I thought, Black Watch, because I know the producer only gets money if it's if the entire production is sold, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, at least that's what it was in Nashville when I was there working. So,
Yep. Black Watch is a character. He's keeps us laughing.
well, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
That's how God wants us. He wants us rejoicing and happy.
Yes.
Living in the
That's-
moments.
Yep. That's when I started doing this. It was just for everybody to come and unwind like we're around a campfire and just talking. I keep hoping somebody will pull out a guitar and start singing.
I don't play guitar anymore, I should say. I played pedal steel for years. And I had a nice 12 string, and I had a couple of Ibanez, basically like throwaway guitars that I used to keep on the wall. Um, but yeah, I haven't played in years. I really
Yeah,
haven't. I play
but you
my
can
flutes.
sing.
Yeah, I play my flutes. Yeah, I have no feeling in my fingertips.
Yeah,
So I've had no feeling in my fingers for going on 9 years, almost 10 years now.
my
My
goodness.
palms, I get uh, if I poke myself with something sharp, I feel it. But other than that, I don't feel anything. I've hit my hand with so many times with hammers and everything else. And but I got
Especially the nail.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah. Well, I know Monty can sing, and I know you can sing.
I fake it. I'm like I figure if women can fake it, I can fake it too. Now,
Oh my
uh,
goodness.
Craig can't sing.
He's
Craig
probably in the
does.
background lurking.
He
He
probably
probably
is.
is, but he scares me when he sings. He does. He um I feel like if my mind says, "Wow, that's good," that my voice is gonna walk out, pack a bag, and out of my life. If you think that's good, you don't need me anymore. No, but he's funny. He's funnier than hell,
Yes.
and I love that. I love that. I loved Opera Boy. That was friggin' that was phenomenal. But the so sad one that he did this week, he made me sad. It was,
Well, I guilted him up on panel last night.
did you? Yeah, he's good. He's good people. He is.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah, we had a pretty good crew up last night. I think they follow Monty. Monty was frog hunting.
He's getting better now that he's relaxing a little bit.
Yes.
That helps. You can't always worry about what people think about you in chat or worry about what people think of you later on when they watch the recording back. Sometimes you just got to speak your mind and be honest with what you say. And as long as you're doing that, then you're doing everything that you're as a Christian are required to do. You know, look out for
Hello?
your fellow man and love your God. You
Yes.
know?
Now can you hear me?
Amen.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Yeah.
can hear you. We were talking about you. Hopefully, you didn't hear us because, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fine.
Oh well,
But I
it's
mean,
yeah.
why
But he
don't
couldn't say
why do I
anything
have to
back.
manually go in and change stuff then?
Um, well, I think it might have something to do with Dr. Rob
Oh, I know what
Allen.
it is. Yeah, well, OBS has been crashing on a few people this week and last week, and it's just craziness.
I don't use OBS. I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend. Well, if you're running Windows 8 Vista or XP, you're fine. If you're running 11, no way.
I
Not when
don't.
you're
Yeah,
running the
I,
next.
I won't.
Not
I
when
won't let them upgrade me past 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
if you're
either.
running external mic, yeah, no.
Not until they get all the glitches and everything else out of it. I'm just not doing it. It took them a good 9 months to do that with 98 to get all the glitches out of it.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
XP. Well, no, XP was pretty much squared away after about 4 months. but still, they design the programs to go with whatever software they have. And then it's a rush to hurry up and get software caught up, and it's whether it's updates for Windows or for your drivers, or it's like, come on, make
You
things
don't
too complicated.
you don't even know how many security updates I get per day for Windows 11.
Oh yeah, probably 3 hours, 4 hours worth daily.
No, it updates them quick. But as soon as in the morning, as soon as I fire it up, I got one. Like during the whole 48-hour crayathons, I'd always have to go out and do. There's some days I get 4 or 5 of them a day. And I'm like, holy moly, just make one good security patch and be done with it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they make that security patch, then they have to make a security patch for the security patch.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, exactly.
Hello, just Scotty.
Somebody was telling us what to use for security. This is one of the computer gurus. Was it Blackwatch?
Might have been. Was that like Defender or something?
I think so. And
I
it
don't
was
like
free?
Defender.
Oh,
Who's got the
I don't
little
like
dog?
Defender. Hello,
Who's got
Independent.
who's got what, Monty? Am I echoing?
No,
No,
I hear a little
I hear
dog.
little ankle biters.
Oh, they're out in the backyard. It's mine.
They're like,
Taking
let
my
me in the
feet up.
house, lady. Let me in the house.
I hear that little. I pick my feet up off the floor because I don't know if they're going to come out from underneath my bed.
There's
Spiders.
probably a fox out there or something. And my little Bella, she cannot stand it. She's only about 6 inches tall and thinks she's as big as Gabriel or one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, those white ones are beautiful, Hawk.
Thank you. Yeah, he's gonna be.
I mean, they all are, but
I don't even know where he's over there by the door. Yeah, he's gonna be a monster. He's already as big as his dad.
yeah.
And he's only 6 months, 7 months old. So he was born in June. So yeah, 7 months old. And yeah, he's gonna outgrow him. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. He's gonna drive me nuts.
Just love him.
But he loves you, Daddy.
I try. I really, really hard.
Put him
Try
on
really
camera
hard
and
to
you
eat
all
my
love him.
dinner without him sitting there looking at me saying, "Are you done yet?" I have to plate. Are you done yet? Leave me alone.
He's sweetie. Of course, they always want our food.
Oh yeah.
Smells better.
How can you cook that and not want to share it with me?
Well, and I had started cooking my dog's food because the other one, he's so old and his teeth have gotten bad. And so now I cook for them and they are loving that. And I was like, I should have been doing this from the beginning because one of my friends, she cooked her dog's food always. And when we take care of them, she had it individually in the refrigerator for each day. And
Carl, you've lost it, brother.
You just see his comment now.
Yeah, I did. He
I
says,
knew
I
an
put
older.
condoms over all my jacks and plugs just to be safe when I use the internet.
I knew an older fellow. He had a Jack Russell that rode with him right there on the console. That was the bed, and anywhere he went, from Pittsburgh, Kansas, all the way to Kansas City and down to Arkansas. And this gentleman used to sit on the Walmart board of directors. But he took this dog and would go get him a McDonald's Happy Meal and a little ice cream cone.
So the drill sergeant come. So the drill sergeant come through the squad bay. It was about 06:15 in the morning, and we had a long hike ahead of us. We were getting ready to go over to the mess hall, and then after the mess hall, we were going to have a 15-minute break, and then we were going on a hump. And so he come down the line, and he was passing out condoms, and I was like, "Oh, we're getting weekend liberty." No, that was for you to put over the muzzle of your rifle so the water wouldn't get inside it during the hike. Needless to say, there were a whole bunch of us that were a little disappointed, just a little bit.
Yeah, the first Desert Storm, a bunch of condom makers sent a lot of condoms over, so it'd keep the sand out of the guns.
Well, they were just regular condoms. They weren't like magnums or anything like that. They could stretch the
Right.
length of an elephant penis. You know, it's
I watched a video today of a electronic railgun rifle, 20 pounds, but this is how strong a magnetic field it puts out. People with pacemakers cannot be 50 yards within this weapon.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it'll fry them.
yeah. It sucks all the oxygen or all the energy out of it.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Blackwatch.
Hello.
Good evening. Good to
How's it
see
going?
you. Very well. Yourself?
Good, good. Thank you.
Still haven't got a date out of here, but hey, what can you do?
Well, if you have to come to YouTube for dating, you might
You're
just
screwed.
want just switch to porn, man. Just switch to porn. At least there they advertise where to find a date, right?
I dated Susan for years. She dropped me like a hot potato. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
You should know Susan, don't you?
Probably not, but
You're on YouTube. You should know Susan.
Susan on YouTube.
I don't know.
Susan W. She runs the place.
She runs YouTube.
Who?
Did you say she runs YouTube?
That's right.
Huh.
I didn't really date her, Bonnie. I didn't really date her.
Well, I didn't think so, hon.
She's married. She's been married for quite some time. Just an inside joke I have on the other channel. That's all.
Ah,
I guess in a couple days, the people down south, Arkansas, all the way to Georgia, they're going to be it's going to be some inclement weather, possible tornadoes, and then the snow and the ice comes in.
What?
Yeah,
Marty?
not for our part. From Arkansas on all the way to the east. It's supposed to miss
Okay.
Kansas, and so as far as I know.
Bonnie? Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I just don't want last February a repeat. That was
Right.
not
Yeah.
cool. I'm seeing 60s and 70s all week. We're good.
I'm seeing minus 16, so I'm good.
I'm sorry.
No, as I said, that's warm. Minus 16 is warm for us at this time of year. I'll take it.
Aw. Thank you for the hearts and roses.
Where's Shane at?
Shane is not feeling well. Very pleased. He really needs some prayer.
Is Shane not well again?
Yes.
Yes, he's not well again. Oh, wait. Yes, he's not well again.
Yes, sir.
Red, I am just going to pretend that I didn't see that comment. You killed. No, 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 no. Not ready for any more inclement weather.
Yeah.
Monty,
Yeah.
you're worried about Windows 11. You read the EULA. You haven't got a case to stand on. Anyway, enough tech.
Say that again.
Windows 11, read your EULA. You don't have a platform to complain on. They own your machine.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of that story,
Yeah.
it's only going to get worse.
So OBS, I went in and did a clicked on run as administrator. So every time I click on it now, I have to okay the run as administrator, and I already did the troubleshooting on it. I'm just I don't know.
We could go on for an hour with that one.
Yeah, different security patches make it run and do different things. It's part of Microsoft's. How did Alan say it? The things that they try to make it push. It's a yeah. Anyways, all that techno lingo stuff.
Uh-oh.
You want to know what's crazy? I seen a video today or last night. These two old boys. It was ice out in the run. There was just a little open spot in this little lake. They pulled out 8 or 10 big catfish, and I'm like, holy cow! He goes, everybody that says that when it's wintertime the catfish go dormant. He goes, that's a lie. Oh my goodness! One of them was okay. So sideways, the length. He was this big, that big around. I was like, oh, I'm ready for some catfish fry.
Yeah, it'd be like a 25-pounder.
Oh yeah, every bit easily.
Yeah. Yeah, I make a lot of catfish nuggets out here. I take the big fillets, just chop them up smaller, and I use a little bit of heat and some either cornmeal or whatever I got, flour,
Yeah.
a little bit of egg. I double coat them and then drop them in. It's quick and easy cook. Smelly as all get out, but
I don't know if you guys have it out there or not, but we have this. Besides Louisiana fish fry, we got this stuff called Slap Your Mama. Oh, it's good.
I've heard of that.
Oh. It's got pepper. It's got paprika. It's got a little bit of cayenne pepper in it, I think. Hell yeah, it's good.
all right. Well, I'm gonna boogie out of here, guys. I'm gonna get a nap before Jeremy and them guys come on, and I will
I don't
catch
blame
you
you.
later. Have a great night.
They're about
Thank
ready
you.
to come on here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I still need at least an hour nap before I deal with more people.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much, Hawk. It was great to see you.
It's good to see you too. All right, you ladies have a good evening. Monty, I'll catch you later on. Black Watch,
Brother.
take care now. Behave yourself. Don't get yourself in too much trouble. Stop chasing them girls. Or just order some porn.
That's no
Good night.
Yep. That was quick.
I'm stepping down too shortly because I have to go to bed.
And
What's up, Garrett?
I'm closing up early tonight. I'm so sorry.
No problem,
But
Bonnie.
Jeremy will be on, and y'all can hang out over here, I'm sure.
The last couple nights, I didn't even go up on panel. I sat and watched. For one, I
Yeah.
was real tired, and another, I was watching to see if. I haven't seen him all day, so I'm not gonna curse myself.
You
You
still,
know,
Dorinda's still there?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, you can go, but toss the pretzel bag over, will you? Thank you. Good
Have a
night.
good night, everybody. Love you.
night, Dorinda. Love you too. Happy
Good
Valentine's
night,
Day.
Dorinda.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
They need the link again, Bonnie.
Scotty is going to sing. Okay. We will do
Bonnie,
that.
I
Bonnie,
just,
did you happen to catch Rage in the Cage earlier?
No, I did not.
Oh, I know Cassie was there.
I heard some comments, or I
Yeah,
saw some comments, but
yeah.
uh,
And Lisa was there.
I can't remember what I was watching that I was like, I can't leave this. Man, I cannot remember what it was.
Yeah, I was watching too. I just didn't comment. Craig had texted me and told me, so I
Yeah,
went over there. I went over there, and yeah, there was a few comments that I didn't agree on that should have been typed out in chat. They should have just kept their comments to themselves. People deal with stuff. Yeah, I know, Dorinda.
yeah,
People deal with things differently, and for people to be in chat and to type things,
I know.
yeah.
Sometimes the chat can be very judgmental,
Well,
and we shouldn't be that way. I was on Slow Country, I think is where I was at when I saw the notification come up.
yeah. Scotty, she put the link. She put the link down in chat. Uh, I thought.
I did.
I saw it. I'm sitting there scrolling up through here. Maybe I just missed it. Oh, at 10:39.
I'll do it again.
Hang on. I know. I seen him. Okay, I love him to death, and I really do feel for him. But when I just got in there, started watching, he was showing this video, which I didn't ever think he was going to get done showing. But when he was doing this in front of the camera, and I'm like, oh my, yeah.
Oops. There he is.
Red. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know, but well, I mean, a few does. But
Hello, Scotty.
I'm, I'll just say this much: me and Red are within an hour of each other.
I figured y'all were closer than that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't putting out any town.
Wow, I came in without a bunch of noise and echoes and crazy crap, and everybody going, turn it off, turn it off. First time ever. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope y'all had a good day.
Thank you. You too.
We had a good day. It rained on us quite a bit, but we still made the best of it. It's cold. It's cold here in Olympia. I stay cold. until summer comes.
Olympia.
Washington.
Yeah, I got some
I know.
cousins.
It looks like it looks like Texas. That's where I'm
I see
from.
I see the A&M flag.
Well, class of '79. Giggle Maggie.
I got some cousins that live right there close to Lacey, and then I got some over there on the other side of the mountain at Yakima.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, I've been here about 8 years.
Oh, wow.
I could write a damn novel on the trek I had from Austin to Virginia to Maine, back to Virginia, back to Houston, back to Austin, and then off to Washington after, and I was in my late 50s doing all this shit. So
Wow.
I could write a book, but I won't.
I have no desire to move north.
I chose another art instead of writing. Go crab fishing. I can't sing it like Bon Jovi, so don't expect that. It's all the same. Only the names would change. Every day it seems like we're wasted away. Another place where the faces are so cold. Drive all night just to get back home. I'm a cowboy, sing with me, on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days. The people that I meet always go their separate ways. Oops, sorry. The bottle that you drink, and times when you're alone, all you do is think. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Oh, and I ride. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Now I walk the streets this 6-string in my hand. It's actually a 12-string. Still playing for keeps. Same old thing. I've been everywhere, and I'm still standing tall. I've seen a million faces, and I've sung them all. I'm a cowboy on the steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted. Thank you, dude.
Yay.
Thank you. That's your one song for tonight.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Next time, try Living on a Prayer.
Living on a Prayer. That's another one I can't sing. I used to be able to, but when you get older, your voice gets lower. You ever notice that? Any of you older people? I just can't sing some of the songs I used to sing. God damn it. It pisses me off. I get to the part where it's like, your voice just goes out.
Especially when we smoke. Yeah.
Because
My
I
voice
sang
is
that
definitely-
entire song an octave lower than it should have been. If you know what an octave is, it's like from a,
Yes.
that's an octave. And shit, it goes.
It was great. Everybody
That was
chats
good.
with me too.
That was good. That was very good.
Thank you, man.
It
I
was.
appreciate that. Thank you. That's my fiance took me to the guitar store about, I guess it's been 2 years ago now. And she wanted to get me to see my Taylor back here. We got a nice Taylor, and then that's a Gibson copy in Aspen.
Rickenbacker, a rookie,
That Aspen, I've had that one 50 years, an orange guitar.
12-string. You good luck.
This is a 12-string, yeah. And the guy at the store put a Martin in my lap, all 12 strings. He wanted to buy me a 12 string because I wanted a 12 string because I wanted to do shit like hello there, my old friend. Not so long ago we still did. You went going, I stayed behind. We both knew it was just a matter of time. Living the dream as though you're on top. My life is aching, no, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Stevie Ray Vaughan, my favorite.
I got to tell you one
That
thing.
is great.
You two might see that as a performance. You got to watch. That being said,
Have you seen Stevie Ray play that live on his 12 string?
well,
Holy
that was good for a
amateur.
not a strike.
It's out of tune. That's the problem. So I'm not going to play it anymore unless it is in tune, because I've heard several performances wrecked by out of tune guitars. No matter how good you play them, they still sound like shit if they're out of tune.
Who do you think played the 12 string the best?
12 string the best?
Yeah.
Oh, we put it in drop D, and I'll play some Greg Lake. That's who I think played it the best.
I always thought it was Jimmy.
What about Chet Atkins?
Of Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, Greg Lake?
Jimmy Page was the best 12
But there's no, the only difference between 6 string and 12 string is you're pushing down 2 strings at once.
That's right.
There's 2 strings close together. If you look closely here, there's 6 sets of 2 strings really close together. So you're still making the same chords. You're just pushing 2 strings down, and nobody that I know of can play the individual 12 strings.
You can.
They come together and sound really good. And I got tuner on the floor here.
You're
Roy,
fine.
Roy Clark and Chet Atkins could play 12 string.
Yeah. Well, I'll never be a Chet Atkins. Oh, now we got Greg Lake tuning. So you wanna be an angel, you wanna be a star, you play some magic on my guitar. You wanna be the poet, you wanna be the string, you could be anything. Do you wanna be the lover of another undercover? You can even be the man on the moon. Do you wanna be the singer? Do you wanna be the song? Let me tell you something, you just couldn't be more wrong. See, I really have to tell you, on my experience, it just doesn't seem to make sense. Still, you turn me on. You turn me on. You turn me on. She wanna be a pillow where I lay my head. She wanna be a feather lying in my bed. She wanna be a color-covered magazine. Create a scene. Every day a little madder, a little sadder. Someone get me a ladder. She wanna be the singer. She wanna be the song. Let me tell you something, you just couldn't be more wrong. You see, I really have to tell you, and it's all been so intense. From my experience, it just doesn't seem to make sense. Still, you turn me on. You turn me on. You turn me on.
That was awesome. What's
Did
the
anybody
name of that
recognize
song?
that? I love that song. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. But it's Greg Lake does it by himself on a 12-string on a stage. He's chewing gum, and he's got his beautiful. This one costs about $600. His is about $10,000. His Guild, 12-string. It looks so easy to play. He's just tearing it up.
Wow.
So
Do you ever do any country?
Any who?
Country music?
Yeah, I do a shitload of country music.
Oh, really?
But real country, not that ain't country.
Yes. There was a request earlier.
All right, there we go. This one, but Charlie likes this. Let me wet my whistle before I try to do this one. It's hard. Oh, I got to get out of drop D or get my other guitar. Let me just grab my potato. It's not in drop D.
How long did your fingers bleed?
Well, not since I was about 6, I guess. I'll be honest. Let me tilt this down so you can see my guitar more. I hadn't played in quite a while, to tell you the truth. This is my baby. This is my Taylor. This is a 2007 Taylor Limited Tasmanian Blackwood, Sitka spruce.
That is pretty.
Maple neck, of course. It's probably out of tune too. Does this sound out too? I'm checking my camera when I tap my foot. See that? And my
That's okay.
table leg sticks out here, and I have my foot on it. Let me see if I can remember this one.
Shaking's allowed.
You're my world, the shelter from the rain. You're the pills that take away my pain. You're the light that helps me find my way. You're the words when I have nothing to say. And in this world where nothing else is true. Amen. Sorry. Told you I couldn't remember. Here I am, still tangled up in you. I'm still tangled up in you. Tangled up in you. You're the fire that warms me when I'm cold. You're the hand I have to hold as I grow old. You're the shore when I am lost at sea. You're the only thing that I like about me. In this world where nothing else is true, here I am, still tangled up in you. I'm still tangled up in you. How long has it been since this storyline began? And I hope it never ends and goes like this forever. In this world where nothing else is true, here I am, still tangled up in you, tangled up in you. See what I mean? Used to get hit there. Still tangled up in you. I'm still tangled up in you.
Thank you so much.
Is that country?
Country enough.
That's what Dan told me that was country. I got more country. It sits above the mantel on a couple of rusty nails. It ain't worth a lot of money, and it damn sure ain't for sale. The good Lord only knows all the stories it can tell. My granddaddy's gun. He bought it new out of the Sears and wrote up the catalog. And it shot a many a bird over the back of an old bird dog. It backed the burglar down when Grandma took the safety off my granddaddy's gun. It's just an old double barrel 12. The stock is cracked and it kicks like hell. It wouldn't mean what it means to me to no one. I can still hear his voice when I put it to my shoulder. Guns like a woman, son, it's all how you hold her. Taught me a whole lot more how to hunt. One of these days I'll pass it on to my grandson, my granddaddy's gun. He handed it to me on the day I turned 13. With a half box box of shells and a kit to keep it clean. I keep a picture in that case of that sweet old man and me, my granddaddy's gun. It's just an old double barrel 12. The stock is cracked and it kicks like hell. It wouldn't mean what it means to me to no one. I can still hear his voice when I put it to my shoulder. Guns like a woman, son. It's all how you hold her. Taught me a whole lot more how to hunt. And one of these days I'll pass it on to my grandson. My granddaddy's gun. There's a long beard hanging on the living room wall that I got with the fox calling Granddaddy's gun. There's a shot up sign out there on 49 that me and Billy Joe shot up one night with Granddaddy's gun. It sits above the mantel on a couple of rusty nails. It ain't worth a lot of money, and it damn sure ain't for sale.
Good. You don't happen to know Whiskey Lullaby, do you?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. Whiskey. You want me to learn it for you? Whiskey Lullaby?
That's a good country blues type of song. My fingers bled for 6 months when I was 16 till they healed.
Man, the bleedest song I know is, and I probably don't remember it, it's a finger picking song. See, I can't remember it. Damn. It's a good one, too. No, I'm going to have to look that one back up. How about, I can do some by rote. I need a drink. I'm parched.
Did you take lessons?
You recognize this? Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly high, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Ha ha ha. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to invents if he wishes to hear a goodbye, or even hello. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cost. Love isn't lying, it's loose in the lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on hello. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. That's Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young from back in the
That is
day.
awesome.
That is old. That song's old, almost as old as I am. Well, I'm 65. It's 50.
I
Not
don't.
bad for a boomer, huh? Here's your boomer music. Hello, I've waited for you ever long. Tonight, I throw myself into out of my head, out of her head, she say. And I wonder anything could ever be this real forever. Where is it? If anything could ever feel this good again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, you got to promise not to stop when I say wait. Come down and waste away with me. Down with me. So how you wanted it to be. Over my head, out of my head, she sang. And I wonder, will I be alone with you? If anything could ever feel this good forever. If anything could ever feel this real again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, you got to promise not to stop when I say stop. Don't you ever stop when I say when. Did you see our Super Bowl performance get cut off in the middle of the other night? Foo Fighters?
No.
That's Foo Fighters. They were playing a live show, and it just froze up right in the middle of it. Pissed
Wow.
everybody off. I mean, we didn't pay for it or nothing, but I mean, I thought I'd just gotten it on the TV for Charlie. She was wanting to see it on the big screen, and I got it on the big screen, and it went poof. Just disappeared about halfway through.
That's what they get for adding Ice Cube to the main story. Just rolls up.
Yeah.
This is the wrong venue. But what do you think of Brian May?
Brian May.
Yeah. Don't
I
tell me.
recognize the name.
Wow.
Queen.
Okay. I like a lot of music, but Queen.
Oh, of course. Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, man. I love Queen. What's the song we should do? Let me see. Let's see. I'm at drop D. Fucks me up every time. You know the difference between standard and drop D? You tune your top string to either E or D if you're going to do drop D chords to this. Sounds better, right? Ooh, get your body down, get your big step round, get your high school baby.
Joe,
Tie your mother down, or you ain't your mother. Tie your mother down, or you ain't no friend. No, see, ain't no friend of mine. That's the only Queen I used to know, and obviously don't know anymore. And Fat Bottom Girls used to play that. No.
you want to see an amazing thing? Like I was telling John, you're on YouTube. Search on the channel Tina S. She's 20 now. Nobody's heard of her for about 6 years. At 10 years old, she was doing Van Halen. She was doing Dust in the Wind. She is incredible.
Try to play electric on an acoustic, it don't work. What was the one he did play on acoustic? Who's old enough to remember this? Everywhere is and fairies, dogs and berries, no tender like it used to be. So I leave it all to you. Who was that? I forgot who did that. Anybody remember? Everybody's asleep. All right.
Not asleep. Is there any way that you could leave your contact information before you go in private chat?
And what now?
In the private chat,
Oh, what contact information you want?
email is fine if you have an email.
Private chat. Okay.
That song, the guy, he plays with
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I can't think of his name.
I know. I should know. I'd love to change the world.
Didn't his young son fall out of the apartment window or something?
It was back in the 60s, I'm sure.
He's
I'm a 57 baby, by the way.
Red said 10 years after. Is that right?
What now?
Red said 10 years after. Was that the name
Oh,
of the
10
song?
years after. That's it. That's it. Way to go. Good job, Red. There's my email for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What's the first?
If I give you one more to go out on here, I'm about to be all cottonmouthed.
Okay, one more. Because I need to get off too, and I'm sorry.
I know I got to go too. I got to spend some time with Charlie. It's Valentine's Day. But she's listening. She's in the other room watching TV.
I know everybody's enjoying this.
She's just glad I'm playing again. I haven't played for months.
That's
honestly,
good.
I just hadn't. I just had a.
I haven't had a reason to until now, huh?
Well, yeah. And she said, "You're playing at my wedding, so you better get busy."
Yep.
And I'm the groom at the wedding, so I got 2 jobs to do. So, but anyway, I've played since I was 6 years old, guys. I mean, my first song I played was Burl Ives.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what's the first song you were taught?
Well, I taught myself, but
yeah. Well, we all, despite being taught, we do it.
I'm 1 hour ahead of the posse. I've been carrying I forgot the words. They're gonna get me. He died when he told me he loved me. He said hello. It was Burl Ives, 1 hour ahead of the posse. Look at that. I used to ride on my rocking horse to it. I'm 1 hour ahead of the posse. It had a beat like that to it. It was great. And then I learned a bunch of Hank Williams songs. Someday I passed you on the street, and my heart fell to my feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. So Hank Williams with you all that. Elijah was a wooden Indian sitting at the store. He fell in love with an Indian maiden over at the Indian store. Elijah.
I love that one.
Oh, and I'm sitting. What's the next chord? F. Oh, oh. Words escape me. That was two of the first songs I ever learned. They were Hank Williams songs.
Yeah.
But now I got a little
I
bit
think my
better.
mother used to play that on the piano, and we had to sing it with her.
Well, I did so many, and then I did the one with Hank Williams in the song, in the back of his Cadillac, going through West Virginia. What was that song? I do that one too, and I've forgotten it. Somebody else's song. They put Hank in his song. It's maybe Aaron. I don't know.
You know what?
Aaron Lewis is goddamn. That's a songwriter for you.
You know what they gave me the first one to learn at 15?
What's that?
Classical gas.
I'm caping up 3 now. I never would have taken it off again, but I know it should be. Yeah, I remember doing that one, and I did the what was the dun 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 dun. Shit, I took it off again. No. Never mind, I guess. Bit too long. Let me stick to what I do know. That I've been working on other than that Bon Jovi song. No further hard with all that shit in it. I prefer the ones I can just strum and not have to work too hard. None of that shit. 4/4. I think I'm too slow. Let me see. Damaged goods, uncomplicated. I sure do know how to tell a lie. Some people say I ain't worth saving. Sometimes I think they're right. It ain't no secret, I can say it. I get it wrong most of the time. But looking at you right now, baby, you're the one thing I got right. Someone else would have walked away. Someone else would have never stayed. Sure as hell someone else would have left me a long, long time ago. Someone else would have called my bluff, saying I ain't even worth enough. No one else could have loved me like you do. Thank God my someone's you. I wasn't perfect, you were patient. I didn't know what you were waiting for. I swear I must have found an angel sent from heaven's door. Cause someone else would have walked away. Someone else would have never stayed. Sure as hell someone else would have left me a long, long time ago. Oh, someone else would have called my bluff, saying I ain't even worth enough. my someone's you. I'm damaged goods, I'm complicated. Should have known how to tell a lie. Someone else would have walked away. Someone else would have never stayed. Sure as hell someone else would have left me a long, long time ago. Oh, someone else would have called my bluff, saying I ain't even worth enough. No one else would love me like you do. Thank God my someone's you. Ooh, thank God my someone's you. There you go. Thank you.
You're close to retirement, aren't you?
I've been retired for a year on disability.
Yeah, well, stop retiring the axe, will you?
Okay. Y'all are helping me not. You're the only reason I'm playing tonight. There you go. Blame yourselves.
You know, Bonnie, I'm not stealing anybody's thunder, but you got a lot of people that could play. There's my buddy down east that I told you about. You should get him on.
Yeah, I'd love to. Anybody y'all want to bring on that?
He will shoot me for this. He's good. Him and his buddies are professional. But he's really good.
I've only been paid for a couple of gigs, so I can't call myself professional.
Well, I mean, they're younger than we are.
Time is going by so much faster than I, and I'm starting to regret not spending all of it with you. Now I'm wondering why I kept this bottled inside. So I'm not telling all of this to you. So if I haven't yet, I've gotta let you know you're never gonna be alone from this moment on. If you ever feel like letting go, won't let you fall. You're never gonna be alone. I'll hold you till the hurt is gone. And now, as long as I can, holding on with both hands, 'cause forever I believe that there's nothing I can do but you. So if I haven't yet, I've gotta let you know you're never gonna be alone from this moment on. Ever feel like letting go, I won't let you fall. When all hope is gone, I know that you can carry on. You're gonna see the world out. I'll hold you till the hurt is gone. You gotta live every single day like it's the only one. What if tomorrow comes? Don't let it slip away. You're the only one. it just begun every single day. If we are only one, what if tomorrow never comes? Tomorrow never comes. Time is going by so much faster than I. And I'm starting to regret not telling all of this to you. You're never gonna be alone. This moment on, never feel like letting go. I won't let you fall. When all hope is gone, know that you can carry on. Gonna see the world out. Hold you till the hurt is gone. I'm gonna be there always. I won't be missing the one more day. I'm gonna be there always. I won't be missing the one more day.
Very good.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, Scotty. Thank you so much. Everybody
Thank you.
enjoyed it.
Have the cooler escort that gentleman out safely.
Well, being that I'm home, so I don't have far to go, which is a nice thing. That's the only good thing about the pandemic is we got to be at home, and the plandemic, I should say. Don't get me started.
Yes.
I had an uncle that he was really, really good. His two daughters played the guitar and sang at my favorite aunt's funeral. Thing about him, he stopped to help somebody on the 401. Was leaning over the driver's side fender, fixed the car, and stepped right back into the path of an 18-wheeler.
No.
Yeah. He was good. He was really taught me a lot too. The family was never the same. But that's the way it goes.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful.
He should have been professional. But anyway, he was a great father, that's for sure.
Well, I spent my career being a stupid software engineer, so and played on the side. And you can hear some of what we did on the side a few years ago over on the String Theory Austin channel.
You're a software engineer? Oh, God, you're not an IT like me.
Yeah, I'm an IT geek. I'm an industrial engineer. That's what it says on that thing, piece of paper right there. Bachelor of Science, Industrial Engineering.
I
But
ran mainframe security for aircraft companies.
Sweet.
You know, it was an experience.
I would have loved to work for an aircraft company.
Cutthroat. They're all cutthroat.
Ever since I learned the Bernoulli principle, I wanted to be in aircraft. Found out they were sucked into the air, not lifted. That's the coolest thing. When you find out they're actually sucked up into the air, they're not lifted because the pressure on top of the wings is less than the pressure below the wings.
Yeah.
Cool shit. That's what you learn in engineering classes.
Wow.
And you don't have to flap too hard.
Right. Well, you got enough velocity to get enough pressure variant there, enough delta V, enough delta P, and you're good to go. You got to have delta P to fly, baby. Change in pressure. And another thing that cracks me up is these people that say this chemtrail shit when they're actually contrails forced by the change in pressure, making the water condensate behind the jet engines.
You do not want to deal with aircraft engineers. They're worse. They're your worst nightmare. But anyway, long story short, that was really good, Bonnie. I enjoyed it.
Thank
They
you.
collaborate.
I enjoyed it. You gentlemen have a good night. And Everyone in chat, thank you. I hope y'all had a good Valentine's Day. I'm going to close it down now. So y'all have a good
Bonnie,
evening.
thank you for letting me grace your chat, Bonnie, and I appreciate you being here. And I'll
Thank you so much. We
y'all have a
appreciate you. You come back
very,
anytime.
thank you. Have a very happy rest of your Valentine's Day, and I'll see y'all soon.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
That was a nice deviation, Bonnie. Very nice. Suits the day.
Yes. You have a good evening, Black Watch. Thank you for coming up.
You too. Thank you.
Good night.
Night. Good night, Lisa.
Night, Lisa. I think she's the only one left. Night, everybody. God bless you.
One and all.